All right. Sup, peeps? Okay, what do I got? All right. Oh, there's some new things on Zoom. Security. Whoa. Guys, can you not? All right. What up? This should be fun. Hopefully. No, it'll be fun. If you're just coming in, you don't have to put your camera on. You're welcome to. Just make sure you're muted. No offense. All right, we'll start in about, say about 7 minutes. How many people do we have registered for this so far? 125 registrants. I don't think we'll have that many people. Folks, don't forget we have Zumba today at 4:30 with Karen. So if you want to dance your heart away. I should have sent everyone the link. If you haven't gotten it, just let me know. I can post it here in the chat bar. This is going to be a hard workout. Let me actually find that link now. Let me see. Nope, you don't need shoes. I just have socks on because I'm running after this. I just didn't want to take them on and off again. But yeah, barefoot would probably be ideal. If you're on hardwood though, I wouldn't wear socks. Slipping and sliding. Where the heck is it? Here we go. So I am linking, oops, I just sent that to someone privately. Technology. Here we go. I'm linking the registration for Zumba. No jumping today. Most of what we're doing is on our back and then some plank stuff, but other than the warm up, you're really not going to be on your feet. Hi, Onyx. Where'd she go? There she is. Onyx, come here. Come here. Come here. Yay. Oh. There she is. Jump. Jump for the camera. Jump. Come on. Jump. Come on. Jump up. God, you had your moment of fame and she didn't do it. Hi, baby. She jumps like a dog all the time. And then she does listen. I swear to God. I swear she will jump almost on command. And then, of course, when people are watching, she just doesn't. She's like an internet celebrity now. Can your cat fetch? My other one can. This one doesn't want to. She's old and set in her ways. The other one plays fetch. We'll start in about, we'll say 3 minutes. As always, grab a water. Again, normally this class is 30 minutes. I might extend it to 40 or something like that. So, and I like this class because it's a good way to, let's say that you ran before this, or you're doing your core workout, and then after this, you're gonna go take a long walk or run or whatever it may be, or you take Zumba later, right? So remember, Zumba's at 4:30 today with Karen, not me. I will not be teaching that. Ooh, we had a big surge of people. Nice. Where do we register? I'll link it again. It sounds like if you're just coming into Zoom that the chat history doesn't appear. So that's good to know. So click there and join on in. Sure thing. Whoa. Oh, she's going in the hidey hole. There she goes. Last week, if you were in class, I drop kicked her by accident. She's fine. Did anyone do class yesterday with me? Also, is it anyone's first time? Nice. Are your triceps sore? Mine are. Yeah, I told you those dips will sneak up on you. Well, welcome, first timers. Guys. All right, we'll start in about a minute. Cats are going crazy. Can you not fight, please, right now? Jeez. All right, I am going to say that's a good starting point for us. Again, normally this workout is 30 minutes. But depending on what we're doing, I might bump the time up a little bit. I definitely won't do shorter than 30. Let me get my timer set. Okay, So the timing today on all of these ab exercises, we have 3 different circuits. We'll take a break between each. I'm going to try to have us do 45 seconds of everything. I was planning for a minute, and then I realized it was just going to be too long. So it's not that big of a time difference, but it adds up. So we're going to try to do a minute of everything. Some of these movements are a little bit more advanced. So if your neck is starting to ache or you're struggling, just take a break, right? I'm not going to see. Unless you're one of the people with the videos on, then I'm definitely going to see. Okay. Again, if you don't have to use the video, you're welcome to if you want to, okay? So I'm going to full screen it. Let's get started. If you are new, I don't have the most reliable internet in the world, so I will probably cut out a little bit, okay? So just a heads up. So I want us to get warm, so I'm going to step back a little bit, and we're going to get started. I'm going to do a little wood chopper here, okay? So I'm going to take my axe to my right hand. I'm going to reach down and chop here, okay? So I'm taking it up, oh my God, and twist, okay? Now, see when I do that, how I'm reaching up and back, twist. See how my right leg, I'm pivoting on that foot and back up, okay? We're just going to do that. Nice and easy. Now, if you're at home, you're welcome to play your own music, but again, just make sure you're muted. That would be awkward. I'm going to switch directions here. I'm awkward going this direction, so you will probably find that one side is a little more or less awkward than the other. But it's the same thing, right? I'm scooping behind, driving down at an angle. Okay, so we're thinking about warming up the core and the obliques here. A few more. Cool. Next up, I'm going to take my hands behind my head, elbows wide, and I'm just going to kind of mimic a bicycle. I'm going to bring opposite elbow towards the opposite knee. Bring it down. Switch. Okay. You don't have to touch. You don't have to do this super fast. It's your call. If you want to do this faster, you can. Make sure you're breathing. What you don't want to do is bend too far forward though, okay? You still want to return to nice, good posture at the top. Oh, this is nice having video participants. I like that I can see you guys. I'm sure some of you are like, that's the last thing I want to do. Let's get one more. Good, next up, I'm just gonna do a little rotation and a punch. So I'm gonna twist to the right, punch, back to center, other direction, okay? But I'm punching about chest level here now, chest or chin level. And again, my feet are shifting, right? Again, we're doing this to A, get warm, and then of course, I also really wanna warm up the core as well. This is pretty much the only standing stuff we're gonna be doing today. The rest is gonna be on our back, or from hands and knees, plank position. And then the last thing we're gonna do is jumping jacks. We're gonna go a little longer than normal, about 45 seconds. Here we go. I love jumping jacks, as you probably know if you've taken my class. Plus, you don't need space. Breathe, breathe, breathe. About 15 seconds. And time. Cool, I'm gonna head to the mat. I'm gonna lower my camera a bit so you can see me better. Cool. All right, so we're gonna start with what's called, it's called like a roll up, right? It's pretty common in Pilates. So I'm gonna lay flat. I'm gonna take my arms behind my head. I don't have space, so hopefully you have space. And you're gonna roll all the way up. Come back down. Okay? Remember, we're doing everything here for 45 seconds. Let's go. Reach tall at the top. Come back down. We're doing this slow and steady, so I'm coming down as slow as I comfortably can. Now, I know this is not a very easy motion, so If you're struggling to come up, bend the knees, right? Take your time. Reach up as high as you can towards the roof, nice and long. Pull the belly in as you lower. Reach, touch. A few more with time. Reach, touch, nice and long. Last, we'll do one more together. Reach, we're gonna come down a little slower. Fight it on the way down, slowly lower. And relax. Cool beans. Little break. We'll do about 10 seconds between everything, 10 to 15. So next up, I'm gonna do a tabletop crunch, okay? So bring my feet up to tabletop. Whoop, here. Okay, now I'm pressing my knees together. Elbows wide, hands behind the head, returning to the floor, lift, crunch, hold, come down. Right, it's a short range of motion. Now, what you don't want to do is you don't want your feet to sag too much, so keep those feet up. Pretend someone's balancing a plate on your shins, right? Now, don't be surprised if you're shaking right here at the top and as you lower. Trying to pull the belly towards the spine. Again, you should be looking up towards the roof. I'm just looking at the camera so I can see you. Which sounds ominous. Couple more. And let's get one more here. Lift, hold, and down, relax. Right? You should be feeling that primarily in the upper part of your stomach, but again, don't be surprised if you're feeling that into your tummy as well. Okay, little breather. Next up, we are going to do opposite elbow to opposite knee. I'm going to start at tabletop. I'm going to extend, opposite, turn. Now, if you want to go fast, go for it. If you want to go slow, that's your call, okay? Again, we're trying to do 45 seconds everything here. I'm burning a lot already. That's not a good sign. Remember to keep the elbows open. You don't want to be bunched up in here. If you need a little break, you just bring the one foot down to the floor and alternate, right? Almost there. Let's get one more. Turn. And relax. Ow. Deep breath. Right, so you can probably see what I mean about your neck, right? If your neck is starting to ache, which frankly it probably will after all of these, just rest, bring it down, okay? Especially on this next one. So we're gonna do a leg lift now for the lower part of our stomach. Hands under the butt if you have back issues. If you don't, you can bring hands out or you can go hands behind the head, elbows wide. If you're feeling crazy. I need to scoot back. Okay, legs up. I'm gonna go hands under the butt for now, straight as possible. I'm gonna drop, controlled, don't kick the TV. Cool, back up, okay? Here we go. Control coming down, lift. Nice, looks good from what I can see. Again, you do not have to keep your head up. Breathe. You should be feeling this belly button and below, lower part of your tummy. Woo. And again, I'm not rolling too far back, right? Otherwise, I'm kind of losing that tension in my stomach. It's not going past my belly button. Let's get about 2 more in with time. And last one to hit 45 seconds. Down slow. Good, relax. Next up, oh man, this is rough. We're gonna do flutter kicks and then bicycles. Or, well, I guess you can kind of, there's different names for them. Doesn't really matter what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna be on my back. Hands under your butt again, especially if you have those back issues. I'm gonna extend my legs. I'm gonna flex my toes, right? Point, flex, flex the toes here. Little kicks, tiny, right? If I wanna make this easier, you bring them up. If I wanna make it lower, I'm just above the ground. And that's what we're doing. Now without dropping, legs together, up and over each other, keeping that flex. Up and over, yep. Legs together, flutter kicks. Oh, it sucks. Hold it. Up and over again, 10 seconds, hang in there. And time, relax. I like to come up between reps, that's sets, that's just, for me, my rest period is right here. You're welcome to lay down. The next two things in this, oh my eyeballs, plank and side plank, okay? So we're gonna go into traditional plank. If you were in class yesterday, you know we did the long lever one where I had my elbows way out in front. We don't have to do that, or we're not gonna do that today. If you want to, you can. So elbows under the shoulders, knees under the hips. What am I saying? Elbows under your shoulders, walk your feet back. Hold it. 45 seconds. Again, pulling your belly in towards your spine. Oop, that was my email. Forgot to close that. If you want to intensify it a little bit, you can walk your feet backwards. You can body saw forward and back, but that's your call. Pulling in the belly towards the spine, right? So I'm going to start to develop those kind of shakes going on a little bit, right? I'm kind of talking like this. 10 seconds. Time. We're going to go into side plank. Again, 45 seconds on each side. I think we'll be able to get through everything time-wise. All right, legs straight. Nice straight line. Look down the body. Driving through the elbow and the forearm and the wrist. Okay, here we go. Hold it. So I've got my feet stacked here. Actually, I should be doing that better. Lazy. And then you're gonna hold. Again, I would suggest looking towards your computer, forward or up. I don't really recommend looking towards the ground because then your body wants to go that way. Come on, watch. We're all making eye contact. Good. Hips up as high as you can. About 10 seconds. And time. Relax. Switch sides. I like to do a little swing there. It's fun. Okay. Down your body, straight line, elbow under the shoulder, drive through the forearms and the wrists. Right? Hand here if you need support. Remember, if you need a modification, hand to the floor. You can also unstack the feet here, and then you can also drop to your knees. Okay? Whew. Do recommend looking up, having your hand up, looking towards that. I gotta look at the camera. Oh, we are also putting these workouts on YouTube slowly. So if you ever want to go back and do them, you can share them with your friends. They'll be public. Ooh, 15 seconds. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Relax. That's the end of our first circuit, so grab some water if you need it. I do. Looks like we got some chat. The burn. All right. All right. What torture do I have set up next? I usually plan these workouts usually morning of when I wake up. But this one I modified a little bit. Ankle slaps. Okay. So next one, it's a little bit more emphasis on the obliques here. Okay. So I'm going to sit on my back. Sit on my back. What is happening? I can't speak. I'm going to bring my feet close together. okay? And my knees are together as well. Now, this one definitely can ache the neck, so if you need to take a break, do it, okay? Head and shoulders up high, okay? I'm gonna reach, touch my right ankle. Now, when I do that, I'm squeezing, pinching my oblique. I'm gonna turn to the other side. Turn, pinch, okay? If I'm just doing this, nothing's happening, right? I gotta actively pinch, squeeze, okay? Let's go, 45. Oh, I have an itch. There we go. Hi, Ash. You wanna come do it? Woo. Hi. Oh, no. I swear, I love my cats. I'm not trying to smack them by accident. If you're laughing, that's good. That means you're working your abs even more. Sorry, Ash. It's okay. Gotta actively squeeze here. And again, I know you may be feeling this in your neck. It's pretty common. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Relax. Next up, good old side crunch. Straight from the 80s. Okay, so I'm gonna lay down on my side. Again, kind of like fetal position. So I have my knees up towards my chest and my shoulders. Right hand is going to the back of my head. Left hand, you can do whatever you want. You can put it on your side, you can bring it out, whatever works. Okay? So I'm gonna reach up. Again, you gotta actively pinch here. Squeeze. Come back down. Pretty short range of motion, right? Lift, squeeze. Back down, slow and steady. I want you to really focus on that pinch here. Squeeze. Right? I like to use the stress ball analogy, right? Pretend there's a stress ball right here in your obliques and you're trying to crush it. Lift, squeeze. Make sure you're supporting your neck, but you're not yanking on your neck, right? You're not using your hand to lift up. It's your obliques and your stomach that's engaging, which is why it's a short range of motion, right? A couple more time. Oof, switch it up. All right. Okay. Hands behind, opposite hand, whatever you want. Lift, squeeze. Back down. Lift, squeeze, pinch. Back down. It is kind of nice having the camera for me too, is because I can, I think I'm in the right, body position, and every now and then I'm like, oh, I'm clearly not. I'm going to adjust that. So you can probably see that as well. But you see how I'm just barely supporting my head, right? Because again, otherwise people get a tendency to really yank, and then it's not an ab exercise anymore, no oblique exercise anymore, right? Let's get 2 more with time. And last one, pinch. Cool. Next up, we're gonna do a mountain climber with a little twist. So basically, I'm in my mountain climber position here. I'm gonna bring my right knee to my opposite elbow, okay? So make sure you're alternating there. This is not one where you're doing this super fast. You're doing this slow and controlled, okay? 45 seconds, here we go. Now, I like to dip my hip into this. It's a lot more challenging. So if you just want to swing it across slightly, totally fine, okay? Do what's comfortable. But again, I am moving slow here. Don't be surprised if you're shaking. Sorry. I'll close that on the next break. Breathe. Be feeling this in the lower part of your stomach, your obliques, and then your shoulders for sure. About 10 seconds. One more on the right. And time, relax. Next up, I call these wiggles. That sounds so weird. but you'll understand what I'm saying when we do it. So I'm gonna bring my feet into a butterfly position. So that's feet facing each other, like I'm clapping. Okay, so when knees are open, I'm gonna bring my hands behind my head. Now from here, I'm gonna twist to the right and bring my right knee and my right elbow towards each other. Back to center. Left to right, okay? And the tempo of this should be turn, 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 turn. Okay, here we go. Oh God, this burns. So again, I'm actively turning in towards that, okay? You don't necessarily have to touch here. The key is that muscle activation, right? Keeping those feet together. Pinch. Breathe. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Oh. Next up, we have 3 plank variations. So we'll do, what do I want to do next? Yeah, we'll do a side plank drop, then we'll do a twist, then we'll do a regular plank twist. So, anywho, you're gonna be on our side. I'm gonna cut the time down on these last few ones a bit because I do want to get through that third round, okay? So, down on the elbows, lift up. Again, whatever you want with this hand, you can also go hand on the hip. You're gonna drop your butt towards the floor, lift back up, okay? Slow coming down, drive up, okay? Should be feeling this in the right obliques, the right side. Breathe as you come up. Inhale coming down, exhale coming up. Nice, looking good. Do this slow and controlled. If you have back issues, you may want to steer clear of this one for now. Might just want to hold the plank. Let's get one more in. Whew. Switch sides. All right, we're just gonna go right into it. Here, drop, lift, drop, engage the core, pull the belly in, drive, squeeze. Right, down slow, coming up with intention, right? Down slow, come up. Looking good. Right, because your body just wants to sink fast. So you gotta control that. Up, drive. 10 seconds. Got one more. Lift. Whew. We're back to the other side. And this time, we're gonna do a twist. A little bit harder. Woo. I'm gonna lift up. Now I'm gonna turn. Everything rotates. I'm gonna try to touch the opposite butt. Back up. So you'll notice that my shoulder dips. Now, if I were you, I would turn your head with it. And then you look up towards the sky. Okay? Reach, turn, touch, slow and controlled. Because your body wants to fall, right? Make sure you're actively twisting with it. Otherwise, you're just reaching, right? Do it with intention. Ooh. 2 more with time. And last one. Back up, switch sides. All right. Here we go. Reach up, turn, dip. I'm in an awkward spot. There we go. Reach, turn, squeeze. Oh, my upper back popped. That's nice. Reach, turn, back up. Reach, turn, squeeze. 3 more with time. 2 more. And last one. And relax. Okay, last one on this circuit here is a plank twist. So I'm in regular low plank position, but now let's see, my hand is my butt. I'm gonna turn butt to the floor, back to center, turn, center, okay? We're gonna go 45 seconds on this one, because I like this one. Okay, here we go. Center, turn, center. Now, again, if you have lower back issues, I would suggest dropping to your knees for this, okay? Listen to your body. Tilt, turn, center. Go whatever speed you want. If you want to do this faster, you can. Turn, touch, center. Turn, touch, center. One more on each side. Turn, touch, center. Last one. Turn, touch, center. Relax. Grab a sip of water. Roll up, twist. Nice. Another hard one. That's okay. Okay, so let me actually move this. We're gonna do a roll up and a twist. So similar to what we did when we started, right? We just went straight up, except this time we're gonna twist at the top. So, okay, last round through. I'm gonna lift. I'm going hands behind the head here this time, okay? This is a toughie. You're gonna lift. As I come up, twist, come back down. So I'm gonna twist a little faster than what I just did. So as I come up, turn, come back down. Yep. Now again, remember everyone, I'm barely supporting my head, okay? You don't want to be yanking on your neck here, okay? If you need to modify this, you go to a sit-up, okay? Twist. So I'm nice and tall when I twist. Nice, looking good, everybody. All right, so I should be able to wiggle my fingers when I'm supporting. Twist. Lift up nice and tall, turn. Couple more. Twist, one more here. Lift, turn, relax. Next up we have toe touches. So I'm gonna be on my back. So for this one, I'm gonna flex my toes. So I'm not pointed, flex. Okay, toes are pointing towards my head. Okay, so from here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reach and turn and touch the opposite side. Okay, I can't actually touch that far, but I'm gonna reach, turn, right? So because I can't reach that far, I'm just touching the side of my calf. If you could touch your toes, God bless you. Turn, okay? But again, it's important here that you're not just touching and slapping, right? You need to lift and turn and touch, okay? Whew. I hope that makes sense. But sometimes with ab stuff, it's easy to just turn it into small arm motions, and it's not an ab exercise anymore. Remember, as always, to pull the belly button in towards the spine. Reach and touch. I like to bring my hand back to my face. You don't have to do that. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Can you hear that? It's just meowing really loud. Next up, we're going to do a static leg hold. So you probably could hear it. Okay, so you're going to be on your back, as always here. And we're just going to hold. So remember how we were doing scissors before? We're just going to hold now, okay? So I'm going to make my life harder and go hands behind my head, legs out in front. Oh, I'm in a weird spot. There we go. Okay. And hold. So I would suggest chin off your chest, looking up towards the roof. It looks like we're relaxing, but we're not. Okay? If you need to make your life easier, you go higher, right? You can also add a bend in the knee if need be, okay? Now I'm going to challenge you to bring your legs up. and then lower. Hold it. Pull the belly into the spine. I'm sucking in as much as I can. Wonder what that sounds like. 10 seconds. Time. Relax. I'm making weird noises today. Oh my God. Next one we have, I think it'd probably be better to finish with that one because it's pretty damn hard. So we'll go into a butterfly crunch next. It's really a butterfly sit-up. Okay, so we're gonna bring our feet together. Again, we're doing the clap, the seal clap. Feet facing each other, knees are open, okay? Now you have a couple options. If you wanna just do a full sit-up here, you can. Or what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reach and touch in front of me. Sit back slow, okay? But the key is make sure you keep your feet facing each other and your knees are open. Right. Reach and touch. Arms back. Now, even I'm getting into the habit of swinging up. Try not to do that. Lift with your abs. It's a lot harder to get up, right? Otherwise, you just end up swinging. Slow coming down. Right? Here, as opposed to here, right? Control it. So your abs doing the work. You should be struggling to get up, right? So keep those knees pressed down. Those little things make a big difference. Couple more with time. We'll get one more. Reach and touch. Relax. Let's see. Two more. I'm gonna ixnay one of those. We'll do a clock hold. Okay. Actually, you know what? Sorry, I keep changing my mind. We're gonna do two very hard ones. Whatever. Okay. So the next one, we're gonna do a split in our leg here. Now I'm gonna reach under where my thigh is and clap, and then I'm gonna switch. Okay. I'll be nice on this. We'll do 30 seconds because these suck. Okay. So I've got a split in my leg. Leg is straight up. Right leg is extended. I'm gonna reach, clap, switch. Go whatever speed you want. If you want to do this fast, you're welcome to do that. I'm going to go slow, mostly because I'm dying. This should be pretty brutal. Two more. Oh, God. That was the worst, right? Ow. Cool. Little break. We'll do, I keep saying two more things, but two more things, I promise. And I know this workout is normally 30 minutes, but someone requested a little longer last week, so screw it. Why not? Okay, so we're going to do a clock twist next, and then we'll do a longer plank, and we'll call it a day. Okay, so since I am taking the workout longer, with me, we're just going to skip the cool down, but I would highly suggest that you stretch at the end, okay? Anywho, clock twists. So I'm going to face the camera on this one, actually. So I'm going to lay down like I'm at the beach. Camera people, how would you lay down on the beach? Well, yeah, I guess that works. You're going to lay down like you're looking at people, right? You're going to be down here, right? You're at the beach. You're chilling. See, now you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm in that position. I guess I would probably be flat on my stomach too. Now from here, I'm gonna go legs straight up, and I'm gonna make a big circle. Whee. Full circle. Yeah, this is not fun. Other direction. Other direction. Bend your knees if you need to. If not, legs as straight as possible, control. This should be extremely hard. One more in each direction. Oh, dear God. And relax. Last thing we're going to do I want to say 2 minutes, but I'll be nice today. We're going to do just a 1 minute plank. But instead of just holding a static plank, you're welcome to switch between planks. So if you want to go low to side to high, you can do that. Okay? So 1 minute, I'm actually going to start my timer over. So I'm uber accurate. Okay? 1 minute plank, any variation, again, you can move between them. All right? 1 minute, oh, I got a text right when my timer goes. Sorry, guys. Okay, for real, 1 minute, let's go. Again, you're welcome to move around, but the key is we're not dropping to the knees, right? So there's no break in there. Your rest position, because again, no one should be dropping to their knees. Your rest position is downward dog if you need it. Butt to the camera. Sorry. "30 seconds. World's longest minute. Back to center for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. That's it, folks. So that was about almost 40 minutes. Again, just because I have a meeting coming up, I don't have time for the cool down and the stretch. So please make sure you stretch and cool down. Again, don't forget that we do have Zumba later at 4:30 if you want to dance it away. I'll stick around for about, we'll say 2 minutes if anyone has any questions or anything like that. Oh, I'm sweaty.
Thank you, Jeff.
Oh, you're very welcome. Happy to help.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, so many nice comments. Oh, I missed a lot of comments too. Oh, you're all too kind. Thank you. Remember, if you've got any questions, you're welcome to shoot them my way. Woo. Remember, we are recording these, so you are welcome to check them out on YouTube on leg drops and holds. That hurts my hip. Yeah, that is pretty common. I wish I could give you an awesome answer there. The really only way to help that is to put your hands under your tailbone as much as possible. That's going to help with your hip and your back. But what I would suggest to you is you got to stretch that area as much as possible with some hip flexor stretches. What also would help a lot is, where'd my camera go? Is grab a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball or whatever, put that on your hip flexor and roll, right? It's extremely uncomfortable. If you've done that before, you know what I'm talking about, but it really helps to loosen it up. I've had tons of clients that have had similar issues with that. It's not fun. Oh, what is with my hair? Good Lord. All right, I need to run to a meeting, so I will see you all later. If you have any more questions, just shoot me an email, all right? Bye, everybody.